Welcome back, sports fans. Today we have another goal session. I have been prepared. This apparently is an extra cringy match going on. But it was submitted by Iceblade nonetheless. And, the cringier, the more we can learn, right? So, let's take a look at here right from the top. Skaven elected to go ahead and kick. It's a bold strategy, given that he doesn't have a large bench, and you're going against Orks. I don't know how I feel about that. So, looks like Iceblade just barely eked out, rolled a little bit higher with the same fame factor, so he's going to get fame there. Let's take a look at skills. So, black work with block guard, awesome. Black work that's naked, black work that's naked, and another naked black work. Okay, it's a lot of black works without skills there, and they really need to get block. So, got a thrower that's real close to leveling. Nice, he's already got the block, so picking up kickoff return soon will be real swell. He does have a goblin he can field. Nice. Blitzer wise, he's got guard, mighty blow movement up, strength up, mighty blow tackle. This is going to be your key piece, so going to be watching how you move him around. It's nice that you've got a second mighty blow, that way this one can go fishing for removals while this one plays safety. That way you don't have to overcommit your tackle piece. Let's take a look at the Skaven here. So he's got the natty, he's got the full sprint sure feet going on already. Block sidestep, very nice. Still not a huge fan of the leap very long legs. He doesn't have block, he doesn't have wrestle, he doesn't have strip ball. He doesn't have tackle, he doesn't have any cage breaking stuff, which is the only reason that you would ever go leap. Yeah, he's leaping on 2, but it's without the dodge reroll. It's just, I'm not a fan. That's a double skill to get the very long legs as well. There's just better mutations to take. 2 heads is fantastic. And accomplishes the same thing, but it's more versatile. Foul appearance is a weird skill. It's something that I would normally pick up on someone that's already got block sidestep already. For your first skill, though, like I said, I would go 2 heads for a mutation. Either that or cash in and grab guard. But that's a bit of a riskier proposition there. Mighty Blow Tackle, very nice. The other one's got Mighty Blow. I would have liked one of these to go guard first, instead of them both going Mighty Blow first. Skaven are not an aggressive team. You have one so you can stave off and do your trade blitzes. You have one for those surgical strikes with a guard. Throwers, he's got 2 throwers, one's got accurate, but he's also got Hail Mary Pass, which doesn't use accurate. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you take 2 skills that don't work together? So, I would have been fine taking block. I would have been fine taking leader. Also, either one of those would have been far better than taking Hail Mary Pass. So, I don't know what's going on there. I like wrestle on the linemen. The other linemen don't have anything yet. They don't really need skills, so that's fine. So let's see how Storm decides to set up. Good evening, Iceblade. How's it going? It's a bit of an odd setup there. You know, I've always said that, you know, at least in this rule set, the thrower is a glorified lineman. But you've got armor 8 with block. Why keep them on the outside? Keep your sides crunchy and hard, and your inside squishy. That's just So, let's go ahead and do the kickoff real quick. Okay, got an extra reroll, just bad rolls there. Alright, so I was saying earlier how this is your free safety. Here's, make sure you don't overcommit anything. For turn 1, I actually would have been fine if he was up here in the middle, since he is one of your malleable pieces, because of how deep his gutters are set back. He's only fielding 3 of the 4, and they're pretty far back. Means that anywhere that they're able to reach as far as depth back here, you'll be able to reach from the line of scrimmage. So as long as if you don't follow, that's fine. Otherwise, fine with this black work being set up there. This is the Russell piece. I'd be fine with this black work. This is the one that's not close loading. This one should be the one lined up there. Try to get your level up there right off the bat. You don't want to really throw block against there because he will wrestle that. Versus someone who doesn't have block, then it's a coin toss and the onus is on him if you roll those 1 and 9s. So that's just how I like to look at it. So throw your block against naked guys, through your naked guys against wrestle. So playing it super conservative. Okay, got pushes, more pushes. You should put him there. As a line rat, he's not going to be super good to dodge away. So either he's going to stand up next to your guy so you got block next turn, or he has to make a 3+ dodge. Keep him next to your guys. Again, I would have been fine even throwing the blitz with him. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the hit. 5, 6 puts him right back here. Or 4 for the hit. 5, 6 puts him here, which is perfectly fine. So, again, trying to hit with mighty blow as much as you can. Got the balls. Nice. Ooh. You just moved away from marking someone. He could have stayed there and been marking. He could have shifted over, and Scotch here could have moved in to help cover this corner then. So instead, what's he doing? He's just moving downfield, and he just gave the Skaven a free block if they want to take that. Yep, and he takes it, as he should. Alright, so that's a removal that shouldn't have happened. So, outside of not following this up, you know, I think the Skaven are doing a good job, because he could have followed up and he could have repositioned here to help protect his players still. Protect his gutters. So, but otherwise Skaven are playing this fairly well. This feels backwards. Why would you not put the guard over here and put the strength 4 as part of the wall? You didn't need guard to tag this guy, so you've got guard covering these 2 tackle zones if he decides to cage dive. Yep. And if this were strength 4, he would have needed to commit more or wouldn't have been able to do the block at all. So, because you've covered all the other assist spots he could have gone for. Alright, Skaven disengaging a little bit. Okay, finally get a removal there. I don't mind this up here. That's a nice push forward there. Especially with the Skaven not having any guard. It really makes your Black Orks that much more powerful when the opposing team doesn't have guard or their own strength 4 to deal with it. So alright. Where is this fuck going? I hesitate to move this way because what you're going to end up doing is splitting your team. And that's not a good thing against a faster team. I would have been fine if these 2 Black Orks squared up here against these guys. Follow that up with your Blitzer doing that wedge thing again. And trying to center out the ball a little bit. That way you're starting to form the angle here. He's going to have to commit. If he overcommits, then you have all this wide space the next turn. So moving over here, these guys are your slowest members. Are going to fall behind. Please never do this, Kevin. Please never move the ball next to a player before you hit him. That was almost really bad. So I will put the tackle here. Puts him again more center of the field while still keeping him unengaged. Protects these guys from a follow-up. Is he running away? Or is he just making a scoring threat? No, he's running away. He's letting you have this. Alright, well, yeah, stand up and march this forward 4 squares. I said march this forward 4 squares. Literally nothing stopping your cage from moving. You only moved 3? Why did you only move 3? What was that? So I only moved him 3. Fine, he's going to take the lower corner. He still moves to full 5, that's fine. You move him up 5, no problem. He's got no movement 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can cover this far corner. He's the only one that can cover this far corner. And then this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no reason, 0 reason, that this cage should be left open. I'm confused as to what Storm is doing.
These Skavens are just too fast. Look at them.
Oh, that Skaven moves like a brown streak.
Well, that's one.
See, this is the type of blitz you should have done before moving the gutters. In case that ball move bounced out, gutter could have came by and scooped it and thrown it to the other. But three dice, get off me, ball. Hey, Lyman, come and cover this corner. Lyman, come cover this corner. Alright, there you go. See, with the way that Storm's playing, this is the type of thing where this is why I field a goblin who will just go around and start fouling things. You don't want to score, but you need to kill some time. Have a goblin foul shit.
I haven't seen a rat run so fast since I fired your agent.
You could probably use a lineman too right now. I assumed that Storm had a strategy when he elected a kick. Is his only strategy just rely on the natty? And why would you score on turn 7? You know he's got a natty. You just give him more time to do something so he doesn't have to rely on it.
Looks like that apothecary's magic sponge was on full charge. A few of the kills have been revived. Now ready to make. It's pretty hard now that they're outnumbered. They've kicked the ball to the opponents. Now it's time to make defensive.
Yeah, but he was going to field the natty this drive anyways. Like, if he feels like it, he can still score, and then for your turn 8, set up the natty back here, and you'll never touch him. Like, if he wants to play it, keep the natty safe, he can absolutely do that. And see, this is exactly why you want to have a guard piece. Pop a guard there, throw the blitz there, and now the natty's got a window. But he went double mighty blow. Now, blitz is very fortunate. You better pound the ever-living shit out of that thing. Again, I wish your tackle was in the middle of the field. Even if you swapped him with this lineman, you know, something. He wouldn't be able to reach here, but you have one tackle piece, and he's committed to a wide zone. Three-die blitz.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out?
Block does it. Again, had you not moved everyone and had you feel rearranged a little bit differently, I would have pressed for the dodge and then follow up foul.
I bet the opposition didn't even see it go by.
Against Skaven, I mostly relied on wound. It smells like old cheese. I let it rip.
Okay. Is that why he has Hail Mary pass? Okay. One more. One.
Surrounded by the opposing team.
You could have gotten an extra assist in there, just to really make sure. Ed's being a cunt, though.
Press start. Stop. World turns bad.
Did he misclick? Did he overthink shit? What was that dodge?
I haven't seen a rat run so fast since you fired your agent.
It was a good effort. You can see what he was going for, looking for the chain push there. Yeah. He stopped the play, but it is a play that like shouldn't have even occurred or been a possibility if you waited a turn to score.
You'll need some salt.
Neither KO woke up. That's fortunate for the Orks.
Crazy, as his team has just kicked it away.
Again, why is your tackle on one side? Another blitz? Thank you. Thank you for... You don't need to be this far back. I think here will have been fine. That way you can blitz something if you need to.
At the same time. Please, I'm really close. Sounds like a fight is about to happen. This is going to be decisive.
He got himself out of a dangerous situation. Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
Failed the pickup. Alright. Why? Why is the goblin moving? The goblin should not be moving. The goblin is here to foul. You don't need 3 dice to block this guy. It's just a line rat. Don't fucking worry about it. Stand these guys up. You know, throw your blocks. Get this guy to, I don't know, blitz here. Something like that. Or run downfield and recover the ball or pressure the ball. So... Okay. Nat should have been a follow-up. 100%. Your strength 4. These are gutters.
At last, a death. I can't connect to a game on an emotional level until it has at least one fatality.
What does this black orc think he's doing? He needs to be over here. You got a player count. This black orc's not going to pressure the ball. Not at all. So, that black orc should be camped right there. Dodge reroll. There's a 6.
Those vermin are fast.
managed to pick it up. Hail Mary pass it. Alright. You know, I was making fun of the Hail Mary pass, but you know, when you play against players that overcommit and don't respect it, it is a get out of jail card.
Looks like that's still on the menu tonight. Night night. Let the bed bugs bite. Really, don't they? Fantastic.
I understand he's got Mighty Blow. He's also the movement 7. I will have had him, but you don't want to run back instead of the guard. But yeah, this splits is important. There you go.
All pain for that team. Their pain is our gain.
Did he only move 3? He did. 1, 2, 3. Why would you not go 4 there? This is the natty. Make him have to do difficult dodges at the very least. Going here doesn't stop him. Not when he can run all the way down this channel here.
Looks like that's still on the menu tonight. That's why I love this game. A touchdown is so close, and yet so what's happening?
What was that first dodge they rolled? Okay, he rolled a 4.
A touchdown.
He would have had to roll more dodges at the very least.
Told you. Finally managed to get the equalizer.
It'll up the stake as we go into the final quarter of the game. And a few of the knocked out players return to the action. With one team having a 3-player advantage, I can't see how the smaller squad will hit. This is indeed a vital pick. Scores in deadlock.
It's time for one of the squads to step up and be a winner.
Yeah, but where he put him, you didn't make him have to make more dodges. If you had closed the gap, he would have had to make more dodges. And if you had committed both Orks over here, then it really would have made him have to make more dodges. So you gotta respect the natty. He can. He's always a danger.
Loose ball is a dangerous ball. The player needs to secure it fast.
I love the sound of the Skaven when they're in pain. Sounds like victory. That's some gold-plated brutality right there. You can always trust a Black Orc.
I feel like that your sub was on autopilot. Because why else would you set up so that you blitzed this guy instead of coming around blitzing the natty? That's been causing you problems. You know? Yep, tuck them in there. Good job. This blitzer needs to come on this side. Oh, we've gone forward instead of to the side with those last two squares.
All you need is the tail.
Yeah, if you moved the blitzer over here, you would have had this side covered instead of in the center. You have enough guys crowding here. You need to make sure that you contain.
Let it rip.
Don't make the goblin a corner. Oh, God. No, that's not what goblins are for. You know, you took the diagonal, you hit the Skaven. I'm just wondering whether or not had you hit him a different direction and not move the fucking goblin here, if you could have fouled with the goblin. Maybe with a GFI.
And what a beautiful, graceful, flying leap through the air that was.
You have to try. Problem is that he doesn't have any wrestle or dauntless or any other cage breaking skills. Foul him. Move him here. Everyone else over here. Everyone else over here. No, 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 no. Why? You didn't need to assist here. You're strength 4. You didn't even do anything with the goblin. Kill the natty. Always kill the natty.
And myself. Very good. Booing.
Grand new cage. That's fine. Your guard needs to be on opposite corners. This guy could have reached this corner if you had swapped it a blitzer with him.
What are they stopping you? Dead fish? Let them force behind those punches.
Foul! Foul! Why? There's not many rules to Blood Bowl.
Whistle is moments away.
It's a gutter runner. You foul it. It's a war dancer. You foul that too.
Hilarious. And the crowd starts laughing. You can't think. It wasn't hilarious. These Skavens are just too fast. Look at them.
So this is the easiest one to block right now of the two gutters on your ball. The one with sidestep is by far the harder one. That's why he's the one that you try block first. You're going to get limited shots at him before you're tapped out. You know, yes, you may end up blitzing with this guy, but if you can get him on the first block, then that gives you a lot of knowledge of what your action economy is going to be for the turn. So, yeah, because if he's able to block him and get the POW, this guy can block him, no fucking problem. And again, this is where the goblin could have actually done something for a change. You know, if you step over your black orc for the assist, the goblin could have thrown this as a 2-die block and freed up your tackle piece to help make sure that you get rid of these damn gutters. Instead, your tackle is fucking around with a thrower that it doesn't need to be.
Are extremely useful for breaking the lines.
What was that? What? What was that dodge? Was that even a necessary dodge? Didn't you have a... Yeah, you still had the lineman to use. What the fuck was that?
Always count on black orcs to inflict damage on the opposing team.
That has to have been like a misclick or something. Yeah, because like the blitz, if anything was going to be a blitz, it's this guy, because he can at least stop this rat from sidestepping next to the ball. Like, that's the only thing that having this guy go last between these two has to his advantage, is that he's guaranteed that the sidestep's going off.
That Skaven looks like a brown streak.
Well, that's one way to describe it.
Good defensive block.
So this thrower is out of range now. You could potentially set up for a bunch of chain pushes. Had you waited on this and moved this blitzer here, that would have been a chain push to there. You could have moved your guys around so that this guy could have chain pushed again to put you back in range. Right now, your best bet is to get the ball to the goblin and then run it in with the goblin. But at least we'll have given the chain push tactic a shot.
That's a dangerous place to be.
So. You have no rerolls. It's a tied game. You're. I don't know what you're doing. Not at all. Oh. I'd love to know what the idea with that goblin was. Yeah, no. If the goblin was in range, I would just 3+ handoff and 2 GFIs. That's better than trying to 3-die blitz the blodge sidestep gutter that if you don't roll a POW is going to force you into some really bad dodges. So maybe it would have been fine if you had set up a little bit differently.
I want to see
Let's pull up that setup again. Because you had a guard available, right? I assume you did.
Welcome back, sportsman.
Unfortunately, this replay system is still trash. But at least it has replays, so you know.
Brutal opponents. Handle the wall.
Smarter or stronger. That's the way to beat the greenskins.
Okay, so you threw this block. Fine, whatever. So you have the guard that can step right here. You move the this guy right here. The shit, you don't even need that. You just need the blork to go through the block, the blitz. You just need to put the guard there, or, well, actually the guard there would have created the path. So you put the guard there, you blitz with the blork, and at least then you know. So you follow up on that, you know, whether you get the power or not, and then you've got an avenue for your ball carrier, but you can't even reach it. So you're going to score the guard blitzer? Okay, then this guy can still move over here. You can still move a Blork here, and you can still blitz with another Blork. Now open 3 dice. So because it doesn't matter who you blitz with, the guy's got blodge. Either you're going to get it to work or you don't. Now it would be different if you had a wrestle or a tackle piece available, but your tackle's way the fuck down here. So you only need the 1 assist. Yeah, no. So, like, I don't fault the attempt, but like I said, you did a completely unnecessary dodge here to move the goblin. So, like I said, you blitz with a much easier Blork, so you only need 1 assist, and it guarantees that you've got a spot to run through afterwards, just in case something weird happens. You know, he does have a sidestep. He could have tried to block off an area. Which, I guess that's the other thing, is that, like, no matter how you slice this, if he falls there, you know, or there, then and you don't break armor, then he is going to be able to force you to make another 3+ dodge away. So this was a solid defense from Storm. So he was definitely counting squares there. But like I said, that first half was really strange in what he was trying to do. That first drive, but he proved me wrong on the Hail Mary pass. He played some good screens, but yeah, there were just a lot of small errors here by you, Iceblade. You're right. So. But
Not a wise place to end your turn on the border of the pitch. If the player gets pushed into the crowd, well, that happened. It took 3 days to piece the ball.
you know, I would have even been fine if you tried to GFI blitz with this guy. Just because he's got tackle, he's got better odds of getting a knockdown. But yeah, the goblin did not need to be doing that at all. So, now you got a level up off it, so there's that. Yeah. And see, that's the other thing, is that, like, if you blitz with that guard blitzer, one of 2 things has to happen. Even if you get the perfect blitz and he messes up the sidestep play, you have to either give him the ball first, or you're looking at a pass play. And if you give him the ball first, then you are all in on that play. If versus the pass play, that's extra dice. So by blitzing with another piece, then you don't put yourself in that situation, and you can, if things don't work out, you have the goblin that you can give the ball to. So yeah, so if you give him the ball first, then yeah, you are all in on that play. And with him having blodge and you not having tackle, with him having sidestep to force you into a dodge, position, it's way too all in and way too easy for that to all go to shit. So. But, you know, as long as you learn from it, that's the big thing. So, you knew that you made errors. So, and recognizing that you did make, even immediately after the match, if you can recognize after you've done something that was a mistake, that is the first step to improving as a coach. So, but we still have half the season left to go. You know, this is what, your 9th draw. You've got some absurd number of draws.
Come join us.
8. Fucking 8 draws. As Orks. So. It's just no losses, I'll grant. You're undefeated. But goddamn. So, but you've got 200k to spend. You've got a 13-player roster. I don't think you need anything else. You've already got a stadium too. Shit, man. Yeah, I think you just flushed to 50. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that you got the AG4 thrower. So. Yeah, you don't need anything else. You've got 3 rerolls. That's pretty solid. You know, if you got the apothecary, maybe an assistant coach and a cheerleader, just so you can, not necessarily because you need the rerolls, but to make sure your opponent doesn't get more rerolls from the kickoff results. But yeah, you should never need more than 13 players as Orks. You have no one to replace. You've got a stadium already. You're golden. So. But. Yeah, that's the big thing. Get some levels on those goddamn Blackworks. They need block. They really do. So, I'll race you. If I get block on my Tomb Guardians before you get block on your Blackworks, I win. Yeah, well. You're getting to a point where it's going to get harder and harder to do that, because you are less likely to be able to try those Blackwork TDs, and as other people protect themselves with more and more skills, you're less likely to get your casualties. Yeah. Well, yeah, especially with Scum having 2 strip ward answers. So, both his ward answers have strip ball. But, so, that's all we've got for today. I think I'm playing my match early Wednesday morning. So, and then that's all I've got. You know, normal Thursday, Saturday. Early, I think we're looking at like 8 a.m. on Wednesday, right after I get home from work. So,
I'd say less of a splash, and more of an incendiary
yeah,
fire.
8 a.m. Eastern.
Just can't trust.
You and I are the same time zone. What are you talking about? I've been on Eastern for 2 years now. Yeah. So yeah. I don't think I have anything else. I'm working a bunch of weird shifts this week, so maybe we'll do like a daytime stream later on in the week if I get bored. So, but we're also starting to reach. I don't want to say we're reaching the end. We still have a fair amount of Skyrim left to do, but I'm thinking about posting up a poll of what to do next. I've got a bunch of games that I haven't played yet in my Steam library, so I finally got a controller so I can go back and start playing a bunch of them. So, we'll see what ends up happening there. But until next time, Nuffle, bless your dice.